We'd be sitting out at the shuttle with all these dead bodies, and I did. There it is.
Sorry.
She was yawning. Okay, I'm here, she's here, and him's here. He's gone. And he's here, and he's gone. So, a lot of people have commented and asked when we have talked about Disneyland stuff, the way we do it and how we do it and what you do while you're in Disneyland. So we're gonna do a really fast, here's what we recommend for Disneyland. So, yeah.
Food. Should we start with food?
We can start with food.
All right. Try the food.
Try the food.
Try the food. Share the food.
Share the food. So we take a very large food budget. We're kind of foodies, and so we take a lot of money to spend on food while we're there. We'd rather wait a couple of months and actually go with more money to spend on food than go like sooner, because the food is a big part of the experience. We really enjoy the food there. Some
of the food that we like,
and like she said, we share the food. So you know, you go most places and you get a big plate of food and you can't eat it all or whatever, and Disneyland is expensive. You know, food at Disneyland is a lot of money. So we still spend money at Disneyland, but we'll buy one thing and share it, but we'll eat more often.
Yeah.
So you're also not as stuffed, so you can walk around and not be miserable.
You
can
try more things.
Yeah, you can eat more things. So we'll eat like literally every 2 hours, but it might be a snack or it might be one meal. Anyway, so some of the meals, our favorite meals.
Some of our favorite meals are the Monte Cristo sandwiches.
Is that your favorite meal in Disneyland?
Oh.
What's your favorite meal in Disneyland, Maddie?
That's a hard one.
Yeah.
That's a hard one.
I don't think this might have been just for Pixar Pier, but like the cones filled with meatballs and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I was just thinking that. The habanero
meatballs. Habanero meatball cones.
They were delicious.
So if you had to pick one food in Disneyland, what would it be?
Oscar special at Carnation Cafe, or
really?
Or
the breakfast?
The fried chicken.
Ooh, I think it's called double fried chicken at the Plaza Inn.
Yeah, it's really
super good fried chicken.
It's a lot of food. You could definitely share it.
You just get one and share it. Yeah, double fried chicken at the Plaza Inn.
Fried chicken and mashed potatoes and green beans.
Yeah. Jack, if you had to pick one food in Disneyland? Here, come over here, bud.
Those French toast.
Ooh.
Those French toast.
Those are brioche banana French toast at Flo's Diner in Carsland. Okay. You go there for breakfast.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's like, banana French toast with a banana on top with caramel syrup.
It's like a
really
breakfast or a French toast casserole.
Or Monte Cristo sandwiches.
So good.
Or Monte Cristo sandwiches.
And the pommes frites.
You can get the Monte Cristo sandwiches at Cafe Orleans, or you can get them at
Blue Bayou?
The Blue Bayou. But Blue Bayou, it's the same sandwich, it's a little more expensive. But Blue Bayou is the restaurant that's on the ride of Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah. And we're big Disneyland experts, not so much in Disney World. We have been to Disney World, but we're kind of gurus of Disneyland because we've been there a lot. Yeah. Okay.
What's your favorite?
Oh, my favorite, probably the Monte Cristo sandwich. I like when I smell churros. I usually get one.
He does. Beignets are good.
Beignets are good.
Mint julep is good.
Mint julep is a drink. You can go get the julep bar. It's really good. It's like a lemon, lime, mint. Super good. It's really good. And that's in New Orleans Square, just behind the French Market. Yeah. Like you're going back in the bathrooms by the New Orleans Square. A lot of people I don't think know where it is, but it's becoming more and more popular.
Yeah, it is.
We used to go sit there at dusk at night and sit and drink our mint juleps and eat the like French donuts, which are called beignets, and listen to the jazz band.
Live jazz band.
We go for like romantic trips and just chill. We don't like rush around and do stuff. We just kind of relax. But
yeah.
So yeah. Any other food? We like the candy too. All the sweet stuff.
Yeah. Crumbled apples.
Caramel apples, we usually get one at least a trip.
They're really good.
Churros.
The kids like
Churros.
the Tigger Tails. They're marshmallows dipped in
Caramel
dipped in
chocolate and then
with
decorated.
sugar sprinkles on
Yeah.
them. I can't eat them. It's too much sugar for me.
I'll eat like a bite of one, but
the kids like those.
they're still good.
Pretzels are good.
They have two different kinds of pretzels. They have a jalapeno cheddar
really good.
pretzel that you dip in cheddar cheese, but it's jalapeno pretzel.
Yeah.
And then they have a cream cheese pretzel that you dip in cream cheese.
And that one's more sweet.
Yeah, it's really good. It's got
super tasty.
sugar coated kind of deliciousness. It's got cream cheese on the inside too.
Mm-hmm.
Really good. Those are really good. Are we missing anything?
Other food.
Mm,
Oh, there's street tacos in California Adventure.
seasonal.
Seasonal.
Not always there. There's tons of stuff seasonal, so
Yeah.
we'll go every time. Like right now, we know we're gonna go here pretty quick, and we know there's a festival of the holidays in California Adventure, and they'll actually put up like buildings out there, and so vlogs coming up will have those in them. But
Yeah.
there's different food every year, and it's kind of themed. But this is Festival of the Holidays, and we go try it. They give you little trays. It's actually kind of sample size stuff.
Yeah, and they've got the food and wine thing during the summer where it's all
Yeah.
sorts of different
Types of food and
types
stuff.
of food, and a lot of those are super good too.
Mhm.
But they're just there once in a while. They're not a steady thing.
Yep, really good.
What else is there?
What do you think? Food-wise,
I think that's all the food
There's
we
a-
usually get.
there's a lot of food. We like the ribs. We like
The turkey leg's pretty good too.
and there was a barbecue place that we used to go to, but it's gone.
The
it's
chimichangas
where-
are really good.
Chimichangas. She loves the chimichangas. You can get them on Pixar Pier. I think you can still get them on Pixar
Yeah.
Pier. I don't know if you can.
Oh, I don't think.
But you can get them over by Tomorrowland. Ooh. Okay, there's the restaurant El Zocalo. The restaurant. There is a giant burrito called El Zocalo. It's not on the menu. You have to ask for it and say, "I want El Zocalo burrito." If you go back and look at some of our Disney vlogs, it is giant. It's probably, I don't know how big. Compared to my head, it is huge.
It is humongous.
And it's got everything in it. You go order that thing, and we got. Did we get two of them or just one of them for 6 of us?
We got
two. So 3 of us ate on one of them, and it was like perfect for 6 of us. So, and that's a fairly cheap meal, but it's awesome. But it's not on the menu. So if you know it's there, you can ask them for it. The tortilla for that thing
not on
that they make it is huge. Really good.
Really,
yeah, that
really
one's really good.
Ooh.
What else do we? I'm walking through the park in my brain and trying to think of the stuff.
I love the Infinity Fizz that we got at the new restaurant in Pixar Pier.
Oh yeah,
Lounge.
the Lamplight Lounge.
Lounge.
There's restaurants popping up that we haven't tried everything yet.
There's like it's like these little Orby thingies that soak up like sodas, and they're like, so it's just like this little red soda balls inside of green soda with dry ice at the bottom.
We went.
It was cool.
So we went to the Lamplight Lounge like one of the first weeks it was open, and we went with a larger group, and we actually went and like expanded our group, our reservations, and
so many people.
They let us into the secret vault room. If you can go back, I'll try and link it right here. If you go back and look at that video, we didn't know we were gonna get that room, but they gave us the secret vault lounge. It's like a secret place where you don't actually get to go, and you have your own like dock out over the water, looking over into Pixar Pier. That was
right
awesome.
across from Incredible.
They have like Ratatouille there, which was meh.
Yeah, it was meh.
It was okay.
Yeah, I didn't try a whole lot of the food there. It was
Their
more
drinks were really
like
good.
The lobster nachos.
The atmosphere was really cool.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Lobster nachos.
But that was really fun.
Good.
Lobster nachos.
What else?
Um,
I thought of another food, but I
Pizza
can't
Port,
remember.
they have a really good salad.
Their pizza's not bad. Their pizza's not bad
and
either.
they've got good salads there.
Yep.
And their Pixar Pier, the macaroon was pretty good.
Oh, the alien macaroon?
Yeah. It's huge. It could
Tastes like
easily
sugar.
feel like it could usually.
Ooh,
It's like a giant.
there's a Matterhorn macaroon, but it's a different kind of macaroon. It looks like the Matterhorn mountain, but it's actually like one of those marshmallow or one of those coconut
Yeah.
macaroons. I think what he's talking about is a macaron.
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 And
Yeah,
then
that's a
there's a macaroon, but it looks like the Matterhorn. It's awesome.
That was really good.
Maddie?
Yes, Matt.
There's actually 2 things. Angry dogs.
They're hot dogs.
Yeah.
Don't get the normal one, get the angry dog. It's better, right?
Yeah.
That's a little shack over in Pixar Pier that has hot dogs.
I
And
just still haven't gotten Get one the of those irritated macaroon
Oh, the mountains?
Get them slightly irritated, because then it's not
super hot. But yeah, so over at the other end of California Adventure, they have the street tacos, and we do those every single time because they are awesome. But sometimes it's not, sometimes it's Greek. But if the street tacos are there, which I think they're there most of the time now, for festival holidays, I think they'll be there. Anyway, and there's always seasonal food. You have to check for seasonal food, like Google it or look it up, because it's usually really good. And now they're doing tons of churros. Right now they've got like a peppermint churro. They've got, I don't know, like 5 different kinds of churros. Yeah, tons of stuff.
Churros.
Awesome.
Really good.
Really good.
Really good. What else did we try?
Tiger tails.
We talked about those. They're really good.
Cake pops.
So that's food. The cake pops are
Cake pops, they're not my favorite.
What about ice cream? Do we get ice cream anywhere?
Chocolate covered pineapple.
Oh, they had the lemon.
The Dole Whips?
No, the over in.
Oh,
it's up here.
Yeah, the abominable snowman.
Yeah.
Lemon stuff.
Really lemony.
Oh yeah.
Lemony. It was
There's
good though.
the giant candy canes.
Yeah, if you go there at Christmas time, you look at they only do it one in each park each day for December and part of November, but you can go get homemade giant candy canes. You gotta get a ticket and get there early. We got there an hour early, and we were, what, 20th in line or something? So we got some of the first batch, but they're good. It tastes like a candy cane, but it was a cool, fun adventure.
Yeah.
Made some memories, some good memories. Let's see.
Num Num Cookie.
Oh yeah, at the bottom of, we could just keep going. At the end of the Incredibles ride, now there's a booth where you used to go pick up your pictures. It's a roller coaster. You get off and you can get a chocolate chip cookie. It's about that big. And you can get milk.
Yeah, it comes with, you can get milk and a cookie. And they're like thick.
It's like a cake, it's like a little mini pie, but it's a chocolate chip cookie.
4 people could eat that cookie and be perfectly fine.
But it's good.
It was good.
Really good. I think that's probably enough from food. The corn dogs on Main Street are classic. Best corn dogs out of the booth, or out of the trailer car.
Popcorn.
Yeah.
Popcorn was pretty good.
There's popcorn around.
There's a lot of food, you guys.
There's a lot of food, yeah. The more we think about it, the more
the smoothies, the milkshakes. The mint milkshake, remember?
Mint milk? Oh yeah, it tastes like mint ice cream. It's not
delicious.
that special, but it's good. It's good. At Schmoozies in California Adventure.
Oh,
it's really good.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so other things. So food, we eat, like literally probably eat 6 times a day.
Yeah. We
get there in the morning, eat breakfast, a little bit while later we have a treat, then we have some food, and then we treat, and then we food, and then but we don't eat until we're sick. We just eat. We try something, we'll go get one thing and split it. Like even churros, when there's 6 of us, I'll buy 3 churros and we'll all split a churro.
But I eat a lot.
Yeah, we eat.
Miley did get a full churro once because she rode a ride she didn't want to. I told her
That's
I gave her a churro.
Do you want to talk about rides?
Yeah!
Okay, let's talk about favorite rides. Jack, favorite ride?
Wait, 1, 2, 3 or?
No, just favorite ride. Do favorite ride at each park.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
In California Adventure, okay.
California Adventure. And Star Tours.
Star Tours. Okay, Mom.
That's a good one. I think Guardians too. I like Guardians
over there
a lot. And then in Disneyland,
you have to make a choice. It's like nostalgic and like memory wise or fun.
Can I tell my most not favorite ride in Disneyland?
Okay.
Yes. Matterhorn.
Yeah, it shakes and rattles you.
It's very that ride hurts me.
Jerky.
So I don't like
rattles
that.
Your bones.
All the other ones I like for different reasons. So I don't know if I could pick one. That
Pirates is probably for nostalgia. We always say Pirates first.
Yeah.
If we can, if it's open and the line isn't redonkulous. And
if you get in the morning, then you're more likely to ride it. The line is crazy.
And then California Adventure's got to be the fast roller coaster.
The Incredicoaster?
Screaming or Incredicoaster, same ride.
Next time we go to Disneyland, Star Wars Land is going to be open.
Maybe. They haven't really given an exact date yet. So, Maddie, favorite rides in Disneyland, California Adventure?
Yeah.
Favorite rides in Disneyland and California Adventure? One per park. What's your favorite one in California Adventure? Guardians or Screamin'? Incredicoaster. Incredicoaster. Hey, come over here. She's out of frame. Incredicoaster. What about Disneyland?
There's my
The other two,
to you
the other two kids are at an activity. Sorry,
Yeah.
Miley and Hallie are at an activity, so they're
This
out
might
here.
be surprising to you three, but Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones.
Really?
What?
That's crazy.
I'm changing mine.
You're changing mine. Okay.
I like
So,
it.
and we'll ride the rides. We usually go for multiple days, and so we're not too eager. If the ride's really long, we'll walk by. We're not gonna wait in the line. So, and they have a thing called Max Pass. If you don't know what that is, you actually pay an extra $10 per ticket, and we've only done this once.
Yeah.
You pay an extra $10 per ticket, and you have like kind of a mobile fast pass. So if you're in Disneyland, you can get a fast pass to the other park, or if you're anywhere, you can get a fast pass as soon as your one is up. So it's a lot easier than actually having to run over to the ride to get a fast pass and then do something while you're waiting for your fast pass to come up.
We've done it with Jake and I. We haven't done it with the kids.
Yeah.
Because that would be $60 a day.
Every day. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're as much into the atmosphere and the food as we are into the rides.
Yeah.
So we like it all.
Speaking of atmosphere.
Stuff we do that we enjoy as far as atmosphere.
Yeah.
So
What's your favorite?
my favorite?
In each park.
Okay. Okay, so as far as atmosphere and just kind of experiencing Disney, there's different ones though, because there's like nostalgic Disney, which is probably the one I like the most. Is actually like over by Grizzly River Rapids at night with all the sounds and stuff like that. It's actually pretty quiet.
Yeah.
But it's pretty dark, but you can hear
There's like
the
screaming,
rapids, the
there's
water.
screaming over here,
Yeah.
churros over here, and you just standing in the middle of the road, just like,
With all these big trees.
this is awesome.
Yeah, you're kind of in the woods.
Yeah.
I really like sitting and listening to the jazz band because it's pretty mellow and cool and still quiet, but you can still kind of hear Disneyland around you, but it's low lit and there's like lights in the trees and stuff like that. And at the Mexican restaurant with the mariachi band playing,
Yeah.
and we're just chilling, eating street tacos. A lot of good memories of just sitting and talking and eating. And usually there's like live entertainment or live band, and you can walk. That's the one. That's kind of the major thing about Disneyland that we love, is if you're not going there to try and do all the rides and rush and get everything done as much as you can, and you're just actually just to kind of experience Disneyland as you go walk through Disneyland. So if you start at the front gate and you start walking through and something starts happening, you stop and experience Disneyland, right? If a band comes out and starts playing, you stop. You don't say, okay, no, we're on our way to this ride, we're gonna go. And just kind of take your time, go through and experience Disneyland. If you see something new, go look at it. If you want to take a picture somewhere, you stop and do it. So you just kind of experience it as it comes, and that's how you can make it last 3 days. And that brings up another point. Okay, well, let's do everybody's favorite atmosphere things.
What atmosphere?
Kind of just the cool places that give you good feelings when you're just kind of in Disneyland.
So like Disneyland and... Okay,
Yeah.
so in each land?
No, just do
No,
just do each park. Do one each park.
Oh, so yeah, that's...
This video is already really long.
Okay, so I would probably go with Ghirardelli and sourdough.
Oh yeah.
And then for Disneyland, sitting and just in Tomorrowland, just sitting down at the Pizza Planet and just watching people go on to Space Mountain,
Pizza Port and stuff.
Pizza Port, and just sitting there and just watching people go by and stuff.
So Pacific Wharf by Ghirardelli's and okay. The smell of the sourdough because it's got the, what is it called? The
Mother dough.
Mother dough.
no, the what's the actual Boudin bread factories right there. Okay, man. What's your favorite? Just
Like
where you feel the magic of Disney.
by the castle in Disneyland.
Okay.
And then Cars Land.
Cars Land. That's one of the things you should put on your list when you go to Disneyland. At Cars, and if you Google the time that the sun goes down, so Google sunset, and it'll tell you the time of sunset, like by your location, and at that time, all of the neon lights come in Cars Land, and they play the song from the movie Cars. Yeah, they play that movie, and then all the neon lights come on, so you can go stand in the middle of the road in Cars Land and just watch all the neon lights come on, and they'll play the music.
That's
Pretty cool. I mean, if you can get, you know, a greaser haircut and have a milkshake or something,
Yeah.
that'd be good, right?
Yeah.
That's something you should do when you're at Disneyland. Same thing, you should go listen to the jazz band. So Oh, Mom didn't do her two. Did you ever do 2 places? Did everybody ever do their two places?
Didn't, but mine are intermingled with all of these.
All of them.
Yeah, Cars Land.
For the next thing, can we do like which part of Disneyland do that?
Like which land?
Yeah, like like.
This could be multiple videos. What was I thinking?
Sorry, I interrupted you.
Let's see. Other stuff you do. Okay, so stuff you need to do while you're there. So there's like fireworks or any of that kind of stuff.
Oh, shows and stuff?
Yeah, one of the things, so in addition to Cars Land, I think you need to do at least once, when it's dark and close to closing time, go ride the Jungle Cruise.
Yes.
It's a different ride at night, for one. And 2, the skippers get pretty loopy and crazy at the end of their shift. So stuff's pretty...
Jokes are funny.
The jokes are funnier and they're a lot goofier. So you can ride it during the day, you'll get the normal, close to the way Walt did it. And then you go at night and you get a little bit of a goofy, crazy version. It's pretty dang funny.
Especially when it's the Jungle Cruise.
Yeah, and then there's a Christmas version of it too.
Yeah.
There's a Christmas version of the Jungle Cruise there. What other stuff do you have to do? All the bands. You need to stop. If you see a band, stop and listen to the band.
Even if it's just for a little while.
Yeah, even if you just pause.
It's just so much. It's just amazing, just all the talent. Like the guy on the piano is amazing.
At the Jolly Holiday?
He is amazing. Yeah. I just watch him. I'm like, oh my gosh, how does he do that?
Another cool place to go, especially if it's Christmas time. Sorry if you're taking notes. We're just kind of all over the place. Inside of the Grand America hotel. Yeah. So that's connected to the park from California Adventure. You can go inside or go inside from downtown Disney. Go into that lobby. Anybody can go in there, but there's usually an amazing piano player or a live band. There's carolers at Christmas time. And then you're in there and there's this giant fireplace. It's kind of a woodsy lodge feel.
It looks so cool.
And you can sit on the couches and just relax and just take time. And they also have a little table there that sells Christmas goodies that you can't get anywhere else. And they also usually have flavored hot chocolate and things you can get, and little gift boxes and stuff if you're looking for presents for people to take home to.
And a huge gingerbread house.
Yeah, there's a gingerbread house with like 100 and something hidden Mickeys. You can spend time just finding all the hidden Mickeys in the lobby. That's a good place just to go hang out and don't do anything else. And you can actually go upstairs and there's balconies looking over into California Adventure and look over California Adventure from the hotel. That's just open for anybody to go wander around. We've wandered around quite a bit. We kind of know where
it's really cool.
All the places are. What was I gonna say? Oh, throughout the day. So those of you guys that have been before, you'll probably remember your feet feeling like bruises, right? It feels like so a good way to not do that is to intermittently stop for one of those shows. So there's a whole bunch of stuff that goes on throughout Disneyland all day, every day. So just watch for the shows and like go ride a ride and then go like see a show or get something to eat, and then go ride a ride and then go watch a show or get something to eat. You want to sit down, and if you sit down intermittently, if you try to go from ride to ride to ride, and it's the standing that kills your feet. If you're standing for 40 minutes in a ride and then running to the next ride and standing for another 40 minutes, you're burned out and done and super tired and kind of in pain by the end of the day. Yeah. But if you intermittently work in all the entertainment stuff and the food stuff, so food and entertainment, and sit down and just relax and enjoy Disneyland, you're a lot less tired, you're well fed, and don't stuff yourself. Just eat a little bit of food.
Drink water.
Often. And
Stay hydrated.
Drink a lot. Yeah, it makes for a lot more enjoyable experience. Yeah. What else we missed? The camera automatically stops after so long. This is a long video. So some of the last things to close out before we stop. Some of our favorite shows that you can sit down. Mickey and the Magic Map, even though it's for little kids, it's pretty awesome.
It's good.
It's pretty entertaining. Pretty cool, and it's a good chill, and there's a food place right there next to it that actually has good baked potatoes for pretty cheap. I'm thinking of other food. I actually like the lobster roll at the Harbor Galley right there by the water. She doesn't like lobster though.
But the chips were good.
She eats my chips.
And there was like a fisherman's salad. It had like,
it was good.
It was really good. It had like green olives and fish and greens, and
so there's that. What else? What are the shows in Disneyland?
In Disneyland,
all the bands and stuff. Inside of the Horseshoe, the Golden Horseshoe. There's shows all day long, just consistently going all day long.
And they got really good river floats in there too.
Yeah, you can buy them in a boot right now, I think. So you've got, those shows are consistently going. You go in and sit and chill, and they're kind of an old Western bar style. And you can sit upstairs and look down on the stage.
There's Jedi training, but
Jedi training. You can go walk through the Tomorrowland thing, and that's more of a walkthrough visual. Yeah. There's, through both parks, there's 3 or 4 different places where you can go watch. It depends on what it is. It's been shorts, but usually they're movie previews of movies that haven't come out yet. So I'm sure if you went right now, there would be, I don't know, Captain Marvel, but they're usually, it's not just the trailer. They usually do like a little featurette, and it's a longer version of it, but it's still, and I think all of them allow food.
Yeah. So
you can totally just take your snack in there and go chill. There's one in Tomorrowland, there's a couple in California Adventure, where you can go watch those previews. Yes, sir.
Okay.
In California Adventure, there used to be a Bugs Land theater, but they're taking it down for Heroes Land or Marvel Land, whatever they're doing. So there was a theater there. There's Frozen, which was Aladdin, which is honestly like a Broadway level show in California Adventure. Just check the times and you can go see Frozen, and it's really good.
Sit down and watch,
and you can just relax, and it's an hour plus long.
Yeah,
you can just go chill.
Fallen asleep a couple times.
Yeah, because we've seen it quite a few times. What other shows are there? There's quite a few shows. Just pay attention to what's going on, and but go in and sit down and chill and rest your feet. You remembered.
Okay, Landing Bay in Tomorrowland. It's like a Star Wars fans heaven. It's awesome. It has like artifacts from the movies, and they had a Beauty and the Beast thing, I think, there for a while, right?
It was when they were doing the featurette of Beauty and the Beast. So they'll show in a lot of these places. Well, that place is mostly Star Wars, but then all of the places where you can go and see those featurettes, those short films, usually have memorabilia from the movie, whatever movie is coming out. Yeah. So there's a couple. Yeah.
The launch bay, you can meet like Kylo Ren and Chewbacca and all those guys.
Character meet and greets.
And then there's like video
We did a lot of those when these guys were really little.
Like,
we don't
Lego Star Wars, Disney Infinity, and like you just walk around and
there's little video games,
and then
like
there's
iPads and stuff. In there that the kids
kind of more interactive stuff. What else do we think of? Is that everything? There's more as far as like what we do with money while we're there, how we handle our money. We usually use gift cards, and she'll have one with half of our money on it. I'll have the other half of the money. And then we keep a third gift card in the hotel, because those Disney gift cards you can actually manage online. So if I was to leave one, like you left it at the restaurant, or you threw it in the garbage, or you lose it or anything, you can still you can just get online once you realize you've lost it, and you can transfer the balance to the one in the hotel or to the one she has, and then you're good. You didn't lose any of the money if you realize it before. A lot of people just turn them in, but that takes away that's one more concern you don't have to worry about. And you can buy them at Costco at a discount. They're actually cheaper. You can get a $500 gift card for like, I don't know, $480. So you save 20%. And then we get, because we have annual passes, we have a percentage off too. Miley's home with treats.
Hi, Miley.
For her. She's not going to share.
You guys can have some, I'm sorry.
Oh, okay. But what was the other one? Oh, and we tried this is a long video, you guys. We tried, as far as hotels, we've never stayed in a Disneyland hotel. Me and her eventually will, I think, because we just want to do it once. It's a once-er. We'll do a lot of things. We'll try everything once. But we stay in the, Disney Partners hotels, but we always stay in one that's within walking distance. For quite a few years, we did the shuttle, and it just wasn't worth it to us. The amount you have to pay for the shuttle tickets, which like at best deal was like for the 3 or 4 days you're there, was like $20 a person.
Yeah.
And so what that cost us is what we saved being in a hotel that's like a mile and a half away. If we just pay that extra $100 or $120 and stay across the street, and we can just walk across the street. Because the other issue we found is, especially when they were little, the kids would fall asleep. Like as soon as you held still very long, and the park closed at midnight, we'd be sitting out of the shuttle with all these dead bodies, and
And everyone else that was in the park.
And everybody else in the park, because usually the kids were dead and we were pushing to wait until the fireworks went, and then when the fireworks were over, everybody left. So I was usually standing up in the shuttle. Anyway, it didn't end up being a lot of cost savings, because what you paid for your thing, you could just throw towards the hotel cost, and it's not that big of a difference to stay across the street. So then we can just walk across the street and go to bed. It's a lot nicer to not do the shuttle. So, yes.
And I think we have it on a video. There's a video of me just sitting there and my poncho just like this.
Yeah.
He's not at the shuttle.
We'll do a different video in the next couple of days of what we pack, because we're packing to get ready to go on a trip. So we'll show you what we packed to just keep in our day packs in Disneyland. And yeah. I think that's it. And if you're a Utahn, we have some tips as far as coming and going from there. Just because you get kind of a full day. We actually stop in St. George or Vegas on the way there and stay, because it's a lot cheaper, especially if it's like a Wednesday or Thursday night. It's like, I don't know, a third of the cost of a hotel room across the street from Disneyland. And then we get up early at like 5 or 6 in the morning, and we're in the park at like 10.
Yeah.
So we basically get pretty much a full day in Disneyland, and we didn't spend that night. So anyway, all sorts of little things we found to make the Disney trips cheaper, more fun, more affordable, and yeah, magical.
You like
right?
it.
So,
okay.
okay.
Have any ideas for us?
Yeah, put some questions down below if we didn't answer any questions, or if you want to know how we do specific things or stuff, or ask the kids questions about things they like, or
you have a favorite food that we haven't mentioned that you think
we need to try. Yeah, that'd be great.
Let us know.
We haven't tried everything?
I think, well, other than the seasonal stuff, I think we've tried everything, but okay, that's it. That's it for today. Bye guys, be good.
Bye. Cutting the cake. Gotta get close up of the cake. Thank you. Ready? Focus. Ooh. Ooh. How thick do you do the pieces on this kind of cake? I don't know. Ooh.